Everyone feared the arrogant billionaire until the waitress humiliated him in front of everyone. Sometimes the most powerful lesson comes from the most unexpected person. At the Golden Oak restaurant, chandeliers glowed over mahogany tables where the city's elite gathered. At table 7 sat 42-year-old Vincent Caldwell, whose pharmaceutical empire made him one of the richest men in the state. His Armani suit cost more than most people earned in months, and his reputation for crushing anyone who crossed him was legendary. Every waiter walked on eggshells, except Rebecca Torres, a 36-year-old single mother in her third week on the job, working nights to cover medical bills after her husband's death. She didn't know who Vincent was, and she didn't care. Vincent tapped his platinum Rolex, jaw tight. 4 minutes without service. Unacceptable. The best restaurant in the city, and he was being ignored like a nobody. Rebecca emerged from the kitchen, balancing plates and a water pitcher, her tired eyes calm. She'd learned dignity through struggle. "Excuse me?" Vincent's voice cut through the noise. "I've been waiting an eternity. Don't you people understand service?" Rebecca set plates down, turned, and smiled politely. "I'll be right with you, sir." "Right with me?" he scoffed, loud enough for others to hear. "Do you know who I am? I could buy this place." Conversations quieted. Rebecca steadied her breath. "I understand you're hungry, sir. What can I get started for you?" Vincent flushed. Executives feared that tone, yet this waitress treated him like anyone else. "What you can get started," he sneered, "is a manager who understands important customers." George, the trembling manager, hurried over. "Mr. Caldwell, is there a problem?" "The problem," Vincent said coldly, "is your staff's lack of respect. She made me wait." Rebecca thought of her 8-year-old daughter Lucy doing homework under a flickering light and the eviction notice in her purse. Still, she stood tall. "Sir, I served others who arrived first. I treat everyone fairly." A murmur rippled through the restaurant. Vincent's laugh was icy. "Fairness. I employ 15,000 people. I donate millions. My taxes pay for your services. That's fairness." Rebecca smiled gently. "That's wonderful, sir. But right now, you're just another customer. So what would you like to eat?" The silence was electric. Vincent's face burned as diners watched. "You have no idea what you've done," he growled. "I'll make sure you never work here again." "I'm not apologizing for doing my job," she replied firmly. Looking into his eyes, she saw loneliness beneath arrogance. The same emptiness she'd seen in her husband's hospital ward. "You remind me of the patients who thought their money made their pain more important. But when they were scared, they were just people. They said please and thank you like everyone else." Vincent froze. A buried memory surfaced. His father dying in a charity ward, too proud to accept help. "My husband never made more than 40,000 a year," Rebecca continued softly. "But even in pain, he said thank you. We're all just people trying to get through the day." The restaurant was silent. Something inside Vincent cracked. He thought of his ex-wife, saying he'd forgotten how to look at people. "What was your husband's name?" he asked quietly. "David Torres," she said, "a mechanic. He believed you could tell everything about a person by how they treated those who could do nothing for them." Vincent's voice faltered. "My father was a janitor. He told me respect can't be bought. It has to be earned every day." He swallowed hard. "He died of lung cancer. I couldn't afford his treatment then." "I'm sorry for your loss," Rebecca said, placing her hand over his. "Grief changes us. We choose whether it makes us harder or softer." "I became harder," Vincent admitted. "I thought power would protect me. But I've been helpless all along." Rebecca smiled faintly. "Well, I just see Vincent, someone who misses his father and forgot how to be kind." Tears burned his eyes. For the first time in years, he felt human. 3 months later, Rebecca finished her shift. The restaurant glowed warmer these days. At table 7, Vincent dined with Lucy, listening to her talk about her school project. "Metamorphosis," she said brightly. "That's a beautiful word," Vincent replied. "Sometimes people change too." The transformation hadn't been instant. Vincent returned the next week to apologize to the staff. He took Rebecca to lunch, eager to learn how to be human again. Over coffee, they shared stories of loss and rediscovery. He later paid her medical debts anonymously, funded scholarships for single parents, and began greeting everyone, servers, janitors, strangers, with genuine kindness. That night, Lucy giggled. "Vincent says he wants to learn your cookie recipe." Rebecca laughed. "Then he needs to know the secret ingredient." "What is it?" Vincent asked. "Love," she said simply. "Every good thing starts with love. Sometimes the most powerful people in the world are those who've forgotten how to be powerless, until someone reminds them what it means to be human."